Wanted to do a review here. I was interested in these dogless traps here, and from looking at all the forums and everything, Bridger seems to make the best. I ended up deciding on a number 2. It's a pretty good trap. We have yotes around here, but it'll handle foxes just as well without really, like a number 3 or a number 4 is really going to be a little bit too much. But I have one of them here that's bone stock that I kept. It's got really 4 coiled, base plate, the whole 9, but chain's got 2 of the MB crunch proof swivels on it, and it's not a bad trap at all. But here's one that is just in the later stages of getting prepped to go hit the trap line. Added a shock spring here. I think this particular one is 50 some odd pounds of pull and an extra swivel there, because you can't really go wrong with that. Now if you look at the 2 of them together, the chain is about the same length. I think I have 4 here, 2 and 2 for links. I just like more swivels. If you're going to get in grass or whatever else, you're going to have issues with it. The other thing that I noticed coming out of the box, this one here, the pan set's really level. This one, not so much. Hold on, bear with me while I set this. They do come night latched. But once again, this is a bone stock model. It sits a little bit high. Now all you need to do is stick I don't want to say a scratch awl or a punch or anything really underneath of this point right there, and then you just tweak the pan down, and then it's as simple as that. Not really a whole lot to do with these out of the box. I opted for getting a dozen of the fully modified deal here with the laminated jaws. Don't really have to. They are offset. It's definitely a quick trap, but that makes it a little bit more comfortable on the animal. If that's in some places it's even a legal issue, but overall I'd say there isn't much of a question that it's a worthwhile trap to get. They are kind of pricey. I mean, for me personally, it was between these and some MB 550s, which I have a couple of. They're good traps, but the dogless issue, here you can see, well, you kind of see the night latch there. The dogless thing is amazing to sit and set these. They got nice big pans on them. They're solid pans, unlike the one of my other traps is a Bridger 1.5 special. I got those in 4 coil as well, but the pans are really thin. Now, according to how I was told, Bridger is owned by the same people that make Minnesota brand. So that's MB 550s and 450s. And I believe that's the Cave-ins, which makes some of the best lures and baits that you can get if you don't have time to make your own. But all in all, I would definitely recommend these. I didn't see very many review videos on there. I wish I would have been able to find more, but that's why I threw this up for other people who are thinking about it. Don't think too hard. They're definitely solid traps. My one downside is, if you see how they're tack welded here, just a couple little spots. It looks like whoever did it might have just been given a welder that day. But all in all, not the worst thing in the world to take a welder and hit that a couple times. We'll see. They are riveted through on top of that, so I don't see that being an issue. But and it seems like it's going to bed flat. It doesn't have a gigantic swivel on the bottom of it or anything to really mess with you. So definitely a strong trap. I'd say it's worth every penny.